The Carnival Horizon sets sail as one of the most talked about ships in Carnival's Vista-class fleet, and after spending time analyzing what this floating city has to offer, there's quite a story to tell. This isn't just another cruise ship review, where we throw around fancy words and pretend everything is perfect. We're diving deep into what really matters when you're spending your hard-earned money on a vacation. Let's be honest about something right off the bat. When Carnival launched the Horizon in 2018, they weren't just adding another ship to their fleet. They were making a statement about what modern cruising should look like, and whether they succeeded or not is exactly what we're here to figure out. The Horizon stretches 1,055 feet long and can carry over 3,900 passengers, making it a massive floating resort. But size doesn't automatically mean better, and that's something we'll explore as we break down every aspect of this ship. From the moment you step aboard to the time you're waving goodbye at the port, every detail matters. What makes this review different is that we're not sugarcoating anything. If something works well, we'll tell you why. If something falls short, you'll hear about that too. The goal here is to give you the real story so you can decide if the Carnival Horizon deserves a spot on your vacation list. The ship operates primarily in the Mediterranean during summer months and the Caribbean during winter, which gives it access to some pretty incredible destinations. But a great itinerary means nothing if the ship itself doesn't deliver on the experience. That's where we need to dig deeper. Before we get into the specifics, it's worth noting that Carnival has positioned the Horizon as a family-friendly ship with something for everyone. That's a bold claim in an industry where ships often try to be everything to everyone and end up being mediocre at most things. We'll see if they actually pulled it off. The accommodations on the Carnival Horizon range from interior staterooms that'll keep your budget happy to suites that might make you question why you ever considered staying on land. The interior staterooms, which make up a good chunk of the ship's inventory, are surprisingly well designed for spaces without windows. These rooms typically measure around 185 square feet, which sounds tiny until you realize how cleverly Carnival has used every inch. The beds in these interior rooms can be configured as twins or pushed together as a queen, and there's actually enough storage space for a week-long cruise if you pack smart. The bathrooms are compact but functional, with a shower that has decent water pressure. What's impressive is how Carnival managed to make these windowless rooms feel less claustrophobic than you'd expect. Ocean view staterooms bump up the experience significantly by adding that crucial window to the outside world. These rooms are roughly the same size as interior cabins, but feel much more spacious thanks to natural light. The windows are decent-sized, though don't expect floor-to-ceiling glass. They're more like generous portholes that give you a real connection to the ocean. The real game changer comes with balcony staterooms, which represent the sweet spot for many cruisers. These rooms feature private balconies that are actually usable, not just tiny ledges where you can barely fit a chair. The sliding glass doors open to reveal outdoor space where you can have your morning coffee while watching the ocean wake up. Balcony rooms on the Horizon typically offer around 230 square feet of interior space plus the outdoor balcony area. The furniture is modern and comfortable, with a small seating area inside and outdoor furniture that's built to withstand ocean conditions. The bathrooms in balcony rooms are slightly larger than those in interior cabins, with better lighting and more counter space. For those looking to splurge, the suites on Carnival Horizon take things to another level entirely. The Havana Cabana suites are particularly interesting because they come with exclusive access to an adults-only retreat area. These suites feature separate living areas, larger bathrooms with bathtubs, and significantly more storage space. The Grand Suite categories offer even more space and luxury, with some featuring wraparound balconies and premium amenities like priority boarding and specialty restaurant reservations. What's notable is that Carnival hasn't gone overboard with pretentious luxury touches. The suites feel upscale without being intimidating or overly formal. One practical consideration across all room categories is the noise level. The Horizon is a large ship with lots of activity, and rooms located near high-traffic areas or entertainment venues can get noisy. The good news is that Carnival has done a decent job with soundproofing, though light sleepers might want to pack earplugs regardless of their room location. The dining scene on Carnival Horizon deserves serious attention because this is where the ship really tries to set itself apart from the competition. The main dining room operates on a traditional schedule with early and late seating options, plus an anytime dining program for those who prefer flexibility. The food quality in the main dining room is solid, with menus that change nightly and options that should satisfy most tastes. What gets interesting is when you venture beyond the main dining room into the specialty restaurants. The Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse has become something of a signature experience on Carnival ships, and the Horizon version delivers with high-quality cuts of meat prepared properly. Yes, there's an additional charge, but the portions are generous and the preparation is consistently good. Bonsai Sushi represents Carnival's attempt to bring quality Japanese cuisine to sea, and the results are surprisingly impressive. The fish is fresh, the rice is properly seasoned, and the presentation shows real attention to detail. It's not going to compete with the best sushi restaurants on land, but for a cruise ship, it's remarkably good. The Cucina del Capitano brings Italian flavors to the ship with a menu that goes beyond basic pasta dishes. The restaurant has a warm, family-style atmosphere, and the portions are large enough to share. The ossobuco and seafood dishes are particularly well executed, though the pizza, while decent, isn't quite at the level of what you'd find at a good land-based Italian restaurant. For more casual dining, the Lido Marketplace serves as the ship's main buffet, and it's here that Carnival has made some real improvements over older ships. The layout flows better, reducing the bottlenecks that plague many cruise ship buffets. The food stations offer good variety, from American classics to international options, and the quality is consistently decent throughout the day. The Guy's Burger Joint, featuring recipes from celebrity chef Guy Fieri, has become a passenger favorite. These aren't your typical cruise ship burgers. They're hand-pressed, properly seasoned, and served with creative toppings that actually enhance the flavor rather than just adding calories. The sweet potato fries are particularly good. Blue Iguana Cantina brings Mexican flavors to the ship with made-to-order burritos and tacos. The ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the flavors are authentic enough to satisfy most cravings. It's fast, casual dining done right, perfect for lunch by the pool. The coffee culture on Horizon centers around Java Blue Cafe, which serves decent espresso drinks and pastries. It's not going to replace your favorite local coffee shop, but it's a significant step up from the basic coffee you'll find elsewhere on the ship. The baristas actually know how to work the espresso machines properly. When it comes to bars and lounges, the Horizon offers variety that should satisfy different moods and preferences. The Red Frog Rum Bar serves as a tropical escape with a focus on rum-based cocktails and a laid-back atmosphere. The drinks are well-made, and the bar snacks complement the tropical theme nicely. Pool areas on cruise ships can make or break the daytime experience, and the Carnival Horizon takes this responsibility seriously. The main pool area centers around the Lido deck, where you'll find the largest pool surrounded by plenty of deck chairs and a retractable roof that provides flexibility regardless of weather conditions. The pool itself is decent sized for a cruise ship, though it can get crowded during sea days when everyone's looking for the same prime real estate. The water is kept clean and at a comfortable temperature, and there are multiple entry points that help reduce congestion. The surrounding deck space is well planned with different seating options, from traditional pool loungers to more comfortable padded chairs. What sets the Horizon apart is the Serenity Adult-Only Retreat, which offers a more peaceful pool experience for guests 21 and older. This area features its own pool, hot tubs, and dedicated bar service. The atmosphere is noticeably more relaxed, and the deck chairs are more comfortable and spacious than those in the main pool area. The adult-only area isn't huge, but it's thoughtfully designed with shade structures and wind barriers that create comfortable microclimates. The pool here is smaller than the main pool, but less crowded, making it actually more enjoyable for swimming rather than just cooling off. Hot tubs are scattered throughout the ship's pool areas, and they're generally well maintained with proper temperature control. The ones in the Serenity area tend to be less crowded and more relaxing, while those near the main pool can turn into social gathering spots, which is great if that's what you're looking for. The Horizon doesn't feature massive water slides like some newer ships, but it does have the Caliado slide, a tube slide that incorporates light and sound effects. It's more about the experience than pure thrills, and while kids love it, adults might find it a bit tame. The slide is well maintained and operates smoothly when weather conditions permit. Deck space for sunbathing is generally adequate, though prime spots fill up quickly on sea days. The ship features multiple deck levels, so there are usually alternative spots available even when the main pool deck is packed. Some of the higher decks offer better views and more wind, which can be either a blessing or a curse depending on conditions. The pool bar service is efficient, with bartenders who can handle the crowds reasonably well. Drink prices are what you'd expect on a cruise ship, which means expensive, but the quality is consistent. The frozen drinks are particularly popular and well-made, perfect for sipping while lounging by the pool. Activities on the Carnival Horizon go well beyond just sitting by the pool, and this is where the ship really tries to justify its size and complexity. The fitness center is well equipped with modern cardio machines and weight equipment, plus large windows that provide ocean views while you work out. The equipment is regularly maintained, and there's usually enough variety to accommodate different workout preferences. The SkyRide stands out as one of the more unique features, offering a suspended bike ride around a track high above the deck. It provides great views of the ocean and ship, and while it might look intimidating, it's actually quite safe and fun. The experience lasts about 10 minutes and gives you a completely different perspective on the ship and surrounding ocean. Sports enthusiasts will find a decent selection of options, including a basketball court that doubles as a volleyball court and a mini golf course that's more challenging than you might expect. The mini golf course winds around different levels of the ship and incorporates some creative obstacles that make it entertaining for both kids and adults. The Sky Course Ropes course offers an adventure element that appeals to those looking for a bit of adrenaline. It's well designed with multiple difficulty levels, and the safety equipment is modern and properly maintained. The course provides good views and a sense of accomplishment when completed. For those who prefer less physical activities, the ship offers trivia contests, game shows, and various competitions throughout the day. These are well organized and hosted by energetic cruise staff who know how to keep things moving and entertaining. The prizes aren't spectacular, but the fun factor is high. Evening entertainment centers around the Liquid Lounge, which hosts production shows, comedy acts, and live music performances. The venue is well designed with good sight lines from most seats, and the sound system is clear without being overwhelming. The production shows are professionally done with talented performers, elaborate costumes, and impressive staging. The comedy shows tend to be hit or miss depending on the performer, but Carnival generally books comedians who understand cruise ship audiences. The material is usually clean enough for family viewing while still being entertaining for adults. Late-night shows can get a bit more adult-oriented. Live music venues throughout the ship offer different styles and atmospheres. The piano bar is a classic cruise ship experience where passengers can request songs and sing along. The atmosphere is usually fun and social, especially later in the evening when inhibitions are lower and participation is higher. The spa and wellness facilities on Carnival Horizon reflect the growing emphasis on health and relaxation in the cruise industry. The Cloud9 Spa is spacious and well-designed, offering a full menu of treatments from basic massages to more elaborate packages. The treatment rooms are comfortable and properly equipped, and the therapists are generally skilled and professional. What's particularly nice about the spa is the relaxation areas, which include a thalassotherapy pool, aromatic steam room, and traditional sauna. These facilities are available to anyone who purchases a spa treatment, and they provide a peaceful escape from the busier areas of the ship. The thalassotherapy pool, in particular, offers a unique experience with mineral-enriched seawater and therapeutic jets. The fitness facilities extend beyond the main gym to include group fitness classes held in dedicated studios. Classes range from basic aerobics and yoga to more intensive boot camp-style workouts. The instructors are energetic and accommodating to different fitness levels, making the classes accessible to most passengers. Wellness programs on the ship include morning yoga sessions on deck, which take advantage of the ocean setting for a truly peaceful experience. These sessions are usually held early in the morning when the decks are less crowded and the air is fresh. The combination of gentle movement and ocean views creates a genuinely relaxing start to the day. The spa retail area offers the usual selection of overpriced skincare and wellness products, but the staff isn't overly pushy about sales. They're generally knowledgeable about the products and can provide useful recommendations if you're interested. Treatment pricing is typical for cruise ship spas, which means expensive compared to land-based alternatives. However, the convenience of having these services available while at sea, combined with the unique ocean setting, can make them worth the premium for special occasions or when you want to fully embrace the vacation mindset. The thermal suite, available for an additional daily fee, provides access to heated ceramic loungers, additional steam rooms, and quiet relaxation areas. For guests who plan to spend significant time in the spa area, this can be a worthwhile investment that provides a peaceful retreat throughout the cruise. Carnival Horizon takes family cruising seriously, with dedicated facilities and programs designed specifically for younger guests. The Camp Ocean Kids Club is divided into different age groups, ensuring that activities and supervision are appropriate for different developmental stages. The facilities are colorful, safe, and designed to keep children engaged and entertained. The kids' club areas include dedicated spaces for arts and crafts, video games, movie watching, and active play. The staff members are trained in child development and safety, and they genuinely seem to enjoy working with children. The programs are structured but not rigid, allowing kids to participate in organized activities while still having some free play time. Teen facilities recognize that older children have different needs and interests. The teen club areas feature gaming systems, music, and social spaces where teenagers can hang out away from both younger children and adults. The teen staff understands how to engage this sometimes challenging age group without being patronizing or overly controlling. Family-friendly amenities throughout the ship include connecting staterooms for larger families, high chairs and dining venues, and children's menus that go beyond basic chicken nuggets and pizza. The ship also provides cribs, strollers, and other baby equipment for families traveling with very young children. Special family activities include scavenger hunts, family game shows, and movie nights under the stars. These activities are designed to bring families together while still being entertaining for different age groups. The outdoor movie screen is particularly popular, showing both recent releases and family classics. The children's pools are separate from adult areas, with water features and play structures appropriate for different ages. The pools are shallow enough for safety, but still fun for kids who want to splash around. Lifeguards are present during operating hours, and the area is designed with good sight lines for parents who want to supervise while relaxing nearby. Childcare services are available for parents who want some adult time, whether for spa treatments, specialty dining, or just relaxing by the adult pool. The services are reasonably priced and staffed by trained professionals who understand child safety and entertainment. The destinations and shore excursions available on Carnival Horizon vary depending on the season and itinerary, but the ship's deployment strategy focuses on some of the most popular cruise regions. During summer months, the ship typically operates in the Mediterranean, visiting ports like Barcelona, Rome, Naples, and various Greek islands. Mediterranean itineraries offer a good mix of cultural experiences, historical sites, and beautiful scenery. Shore excursions range from guided tours of ancient ruins to food and wine experiences that showcase local cuisine. The excursions are generally well organized, though they can be expensive compared to exploring ports independently. Winter deployments typically focus on the Caribbean, with itineraries that include both Eastern and Western Caribbean destinations. Popular ports include Cozumel, Jamaica, Grand Cayman, and various private islands. Caribbean itineraries tend to emphasize beaches, water activities, and relaxation rather than cultural immersion. The ship's private destination, Half Moon Cay in the Bahamas, deserves special mention as one of the better private island experiences in cruising. The island offers beautiful beaches, water sports equipment, and facilities that are well maintained and less crowded than many public beaches in popular cruise ports. Shore excursion quality varies significantly depending on the port and specific tour, but Carnival generally works with reputable local operators who understand cruise passenger needs and time constraints. The excursions are designed to maximize the limited time in port while providing meaningful experiences. For independent travelers, the ship's port information and maps are helpful for planning self-guided exploration. The guest services desk can provide basic information about transportation options, local attractions, and safety considerations for each port. The ship's size allows it to dock at most major cruise ports, though some smaller or more remote destinations may require tendering, which can add time and complexity to shore excursions. When tendering is required, Carnival generally handles the process efficiently with clear instructions and adequate boat capacity. Taking a step back to evaluate the Carnival Horizon as a complete cruise experience, there are clear strengths in some areas where the ship doesn't quite hit the mark. The ship succeeds in creating a fun, relaxed atmosphere that appeals to a broad range of passengers without trying to be overly sophisticated or pretentious. The dining options represent a significant improvement over older Carnival ships, with specialty restaurants that actually justify their additional cost and casual venues that provide quality food in comfortable settings. The variety ensures that most dietary preferences and budgets can be accommodated without too much compromise. Entertainment and activities strike a good balance between organized programming and free time, allowing passengers to be as social or as independent as they prefer. The facilities are generally well maintained, and the staff members are friendly and helpful without being overwhelming. Where the ship sometimes falls short is in crowd management during peak times. Sea days can see long lines at popular venues, crowded pool areas, and difficulty finding quiet spaces. This isn't unique to the Horizon, but it's something potential passengers should consider when planning their cruise experience. The staterooms, while well designed for their size, can feel cramped for passengers accustomed to more spacious accommodations. The storage space is adequate for a week-long cruise, but longer voyages might require some creative packing strategies. Service levels are generally good, though not exceptional. The crew members are friendly and willing to help, but the sheer number of passengers means that personalized service is limited outside of suite categories. This is more of an industry-wide issue than a specific criticism of the Horizon. Value for money is where the Horizon really shines, especially when compared to newer, more expensive cruise lines. The ship provides a solid cruise experience at prices that remain accessible to middle-class families, which aligns well with Carnival's brand positioning. What truly sets the Carnival Horizon apart from its competitors isn't any single revolutionary feature, but rather the thoughtful integration of multiple elements that create a cohesive and enjoyable experience. The ship represents Carnival's evolution toward more sophisticated offerings while maintaining the fun, accessible atmosphere that defines the brand. The SkyRide suspended bike experience is genuinely unique in the cruise industry and provides both entertainment value and spectacular photo opportunities. It's the kind of feature that passengers remember and talk about long after the cruise ends, which is exactly what cruise lines hope to achieve with signature attractions. The Havana Bar and Pool area creates an authentic Cuban-inspired atmosphere that feels genuinely different from typical cruise ship venues. The music, decor, and specialty cocktails combine to create an immersive experience that transports guests to a different cultural setting without leaving the ship. The ship's art collection, while not revolutionary, includes pieces that are actually interesting and well integrated into the ship's design rather than feeling like afterthoughts. The art enhances the ship's atmosphere rather than simply filling wall space, which shows attention to the overall passenger experience. Carnival's partnership with various celebrity chefs and food personalities has resulted in dining venues that offer recognizable quality and flavors. These aren't just licensing deals slapped onto generic restaurants, but rather genuine attempts to bring land-based culinary experiences to sea. The ship's technology integration, including mobile apps for planning activities and ordering services, works reliably and actually enhances the cruise experience rather than complicating it. The Wi-Fi, while still expensive, is fast enough to actually be useful for staying connected when desired. Environmental considerations, while not heavily marketed, include energy-efficient systems and waste reduction programs that demonstrate corporate responsibility without making passengers feel guilty about enjoying their vacation. For business travelers and groups, the Carnival Horizon offers meeting spaces and conference facilities that can accommodate various corporate and social events. The conference center includes modern audio-visual equipment and flexible seating arrangements that can be configured for different types of gatherings. The business center provides computers, printing services, and internet access for guests who need to handle work-related tasks during their cruise. While most passengers are trying to escape work responsibilities, the availability of these services can make the difference for guests who need to stay minimally connected to business operations. Group dining options allow large parties to reserve private spaces or arrange special menus for celebrations and corporate events. The staff is experienced in handling group needs and can coordinate special arrangements like birthday cakes, anniversary celebrations, or corporate recognition events. Meeting room rental rates are competitive with land-based venues when you consider that the cost includes ocean views, catering options, and built-in entertainment facilities. For groups looking to combine business with pleasure, the ship provides a unique setting that can make routine meetings more memorable and engaging. The ship's event planning services can coordinate everything from small family reunions to large corporate retreats, with staff members who understand both the logistics of shipboard events and the special considerations that come with planning activities while at sea. Guest experience stories from the Carnival Horizon consistently highlight certain aspects that create lasting positive memories. Many passengers mention the friendliness and helpfulness of the crew members, particularly in the dining venues where servers often remember guests' preferences and create a sense of personal connection despite the large number of passengers. Surprise and delight moments frequently involve the entertainment staff going above and beyond to make special occasions memorable. Stories include personalized announcements during shows, special decorations for milestone celebrations, and crew members who take extra time to ensure that guests feel welcomed and valued. The ship's photographers have earned praise for their ability to capture special moments without being intrusive, and many guests appreciate that photo packages provide professional quality images of their vacation that they wouldn't have been able to take themselves. Food-related positive experiences often center around specialty restaurants where chefs accommodate special dietary needs or preferences with creativity and enthusiasm. Guests with food allergies or specific cultural dietary requirements frequently mention feeling well cared for rather than burdensome. Family stories often highlight how the Kids Club staff help children overcome shyness or try new activities, creating confidence and independence that parents notice and appreciate. These experiences often become family stories that are retold for years after the cruise ends. Service recovery stories, while hopefully rare, demonstrate how well the ship's management handles problems when they occur. Guests who experienced issues with staterooms, dining, or other services frequently praise the staff's responsiveness and willingness to make things right, often exceeding expectations in the resolution process. The Carnival Horizon succeeds in delivering a cruise experience that feels both familiar and fresh, combining the reliable elements that make Carnival popular with enough innovation to keep the experience interesting. It's not perfect, and it doesn't try to be everything to everyone, but it delivers solid value and genuine fun for the passengers it's designed to serve. For families looking for an accessible vacation that offers variety, entertainment, and good value, the Horizon checks most of the important boxes. For couples seeking a romantic getaway, the adult-only areas and specialty dining options provide enough sophistication to create special moments. For solo travelers, the ship's social atmosphere and organized activities make it easy to meet people and stay entertained. The ship works best for passengers who approach cruising with realistic expectations and an appreciation for the unique aspects of shipboard life. It's a floating resort that happens to visit interesting places, not a luxury hotel that happens to be on water. Understanding that distinction is key to enjoying what the Horizon has to offer.